Next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hurlstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Seminoles will kick this deep to begin the game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
First play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. They're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball break off some big-time runs. That makes them just a little bit harder knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. He just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They've got him again. He skate.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. And a line drive, ugly punt. And the ball will be down just inside the 30. Just underway, and this home is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep in the very first play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out in that that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The pocket breaking down. Swarm to the pass rush. Sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them at the line of scrimmage today.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal.
Damn.
He's off target. It's no good.
Super meter.
That miss, the score remains the same.
Well, that's going to go down as
A
an
little bit more.
interception for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
On first down, it's play action. Pitch made on the left side. He shows off the juking ability, but not run. It's a short game.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more play.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pump over the middle. It's Montgomery. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play the throw. With the catch, it's Montgomery. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 40. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but actually get the first. I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Your head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Back to throw again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Of course, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. Opportunity for these players.
Oh, come
I also think the press, the players that make plays to try to have that moment. I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Keeping it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this.
Oh,
this defense looks clearly worn down.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. On the move now. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Florida. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
You a hoe for kicking the ball like that. I guess that takes a little skill, though. You get it right there. I give it to you.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, my
The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Put the freshman.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Hand off to the single back. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds his man. It's Joyner. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And now the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Boy, another 1st down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
A gain makes it second and medium. Sticking with the running game. Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down, and that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's the second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout.
That was my fault.
He'll take it into the end zone.
That's
Touchdown,
with you.
Gators.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball
Would have
out of
never
his
guessed
hands
he got to
early.
that.
Allows the receiver to run underneath that
Don't
deep
put
ball on that
trips and
post
put
route
down.
for a beautiful touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That's me.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Joyner.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. And here comes a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the return heads out of bounds.
That was crazy.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Stop
Getting
it
it
right
low,
near
man.
midfield. It'll be a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Takes up the first, looking for more. That's a
Dang,
solid
man.
game. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down here for this offense. We'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I guess we're
Well,
not going to
this
make a
quarterback and
play.
his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. That catch is hauled in.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back.
Keep on going
How
for
about
fourth
the way
downs.
this
Fourth down.
defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Always go for first down.
Man,
No
I'm
kidding.
surprised the defense didn't crowd the line of scrimmage. On 4th
kidding.
down, you've got to
No kidding.
eliminate those short, easy throws for the quarterback. Take those easy throws away, and maybe you get off the field.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Really?
Ladders into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Trash.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
BAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Score here, get the ball. We'll be alright. Should get points here.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Heading left after the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hat on a hat up front. Good Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Defense is coming after him. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half.
Dang it, man.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
I went with the wrong offensive play after that pick.
And the Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings it down at the 26. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Knowles keep the football on the move. First and goal, will try to run it in. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Running back has it on a screen now. And he scores! Touchdown, Knowles. Now they line up to kick the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he finds the running back in the flat.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking deep down the left side.
Golly.
Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got a man down the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's a comeback route. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. Touchdown, Florida State. They battled back to take the lead. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic,
Yeah,
athletic
buddy.
playmaker.
Let's go.
As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. There's the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. The 20. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators.
What a touchdown.
He's turned into a better runner than he
that many yards, everything has to come together. The
Yeah, I know
offensive
that will
line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Foster. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down after that completion. quarterback drops back. Crump over the middle. It's Cole. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the
Big boy touchdown, baby.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Kick bounces
Smart.
out of the back
Used
of
to
the
be
end
a
zone for a touchback.
all-pro kickoff return. He hasn't deal much.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. They bring him down after a short gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Bringing pressure. Using his legs here.
Dang, we didn't get him on the backfield. It's crazy.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
The Gators have first and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on second and inches.
Second down after the run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or they face a tough fourth down decision? That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Brings up second down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Play action fake. Looking to throw. With the catch, it's Montgomery. They bring him down, but that team moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he steps out of bounds for a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they get him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And it's good, right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This is a regular season game, Kurt, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
He's running out of time here. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And off the bounds,
Dang,
that pump will roll
that play
out of
action.
bounds.
Ooh.
Offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. We go with a direct snap. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff on the counter play. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tiny space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. Timeout called by the defense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. First and goal. And the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter. And they're trying to punch it in here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle.
No, why did you?
And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Well, this is it.
Interception, bro.
Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
That was an interception.
They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh man, bad time. But I had a tight end. Should have thrown it to him right there, dude. Ooh, I could have. Damn it. He had him beat. It depended on the throw. I don't know. I think I came off of him right here. wanted the deep shot and I hit triangle. Bad time. Bad time to lose the icons. I didn't get that route though. That's good. How do you go to the 3-man side? I wonder how many hot routes he used. If he had any on his play. Why would you run flood into the boundary? It's just, unless you like the route combination on the left side, but you're running flood into the boundary? Look at that. It had to be to set up that end route right there. So, good shit. Good job. That's a bummer. Zeros. Wow, how'd the fourth quarter go? What did I do? Oh, I got stopped on. So third quarter ends. A fumble recovery. Kick it off. Goes down. It's a field goal. I got the. Jeez, he ate so much clock. The ball with 3:06, he scored 26, 2.5 minutes. I guess it's good. Third and goal, we had 2 plays. 2 plays. Just had a bad fourth quarter. Couldn't get a first down. Should have ran the ball, dude. Should have ran the ball on 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Should have went. Came out. Oh my gosh. I had him to. Should have hit the bag, bro. Should have came out and ran it again. should have gotten illegal contact too. That would have been great. Also, it would have been sweet if you got illegal contact on this. Just gotta finish. It's alright. He ran 70 plays, bro. 70. I stopped that one big rush too.